Hey guys, welcome. Today is number 6 in the Chakra Tune-Up series. So we're going to be focusing on sixth chakra or the third eye chakra, in Sanskrit known as Ajna chakra, and located right in your forehead in between your eyebrows. This is often thought of as the seat of our intuition, but also really governs a lot of our memory. So we'll focus on some balancing postures, forward folds that help to bring third eye closer down to our legs or to the ground to help find some balance there. So let's go ahead and start in child's pose. Find a place where you can bring your forehead either to your mat or to a block if you have that and your mat feels really far away today. You can do knees wide, big toes together, stretch your arms out long. And then just let your forehead rest heavily down to your block or to your mat, whatever it's connecting to. Take a couple full, steady breaths and just let yourself drop right into that rhythm for this shorter practice. And then to start to feel that space, that connection, forehead to the ground or forehead to your block. Sometimes it even feels good here just to roll your head a little bit side to side. Think about that like massaging the space of the chakra and to start to wake it up a little bit. And then come back to center, let your forehead rest. To start to bring energy, attention, awareness to that space. And we'll allow ourselves to move from there with a focus, with an attention to that energy center in order to help cultivate balance. And from here, down dog, root through your hands, stretch your hips up and back. Just take a moment to find that firm connection to your foundation so you can root down through hands and feet. And then really traction your hands down and forward. And send your chest back towards your thighs. Let your head be heavy. And just bring attention to that space at the sixth chakra, right in between the eyebrows. The color here is like an indigo blue, a nice, deep, rich blue. So if you're a visual person, sometimes that can be really beneficial for the practice. Okay, take a full breath in. Big breath out. With your inhale, slide forward, high plank. Keep your chin towards your chest until your shoulders stack over your wrists. Let your head be the last thing to arrive. And then with your exhale, up and back, down dog. A couple times. Inhale, roll forward, just like a ripple through your spine. Let your head be the last thing to come forward. And then back to down dog. One more time, slide forward, high plank. And then this time, either with bent knees or straight legs, lower all the way down to your belly. Okay, here you're going to stack your hands to make a pillow with your hands, and then bring your forehead to rest on your palms. And press down through the tops of your feet, tone through your belly, and keep that connection of your third eye to your hands with your inhale, lift up through your legs. And then exhale, lower them back down. All right, so root of the third eye, lift of the legs. Inhale, float legs up, strong along glutes and hamstrings. Exhale, lower down. Inhale, float up, stay. Again, feel connection of forehead to your hands. And find the strength to lift from there. And lower all the way down, exhale. Bring your hands by your ribs, stretch to tabletop. So all fours, hands and knees. And then just take a moment to line up. So shoulders over wrists, hips over knees, tone through your belly. And then find a steady but soft gaze point right down at your mat. Right, so your head's not lifted up, but neck long through the back. Okay, from here, stretch your right leg out behind you. Flex your foot, roll your inner thigh up. And then keep your right hand down, stretch your left arm out in front, turn your thumb up. Things might start to get a little wobbly there. And so keep the tone through your belly. And then a soft but steady gaze of your eyes to your mat, right? So that the focus of the eyes also brings attention to that space in between the eyebrows, right at sixth chakra. Okay, take another breath in. And then as you exhale, curl and round in, connect elbow to knee. Inhale, lengthen it back out. A couple times, just move with your breath. Exhale, curl and round. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale one more time, curl, round in. Good. Inhale, reach back. And then exhale, hand down, knee down. Go ahead, switch sides. So left leg back behind you. And take a moment to flex your foot. Roll your inner left thigh up so hips are level. And then as you're ready, reach your right arm out in front. Turn your thumb up. Soft but steady gaze point. Breath in. And then exhale, elbow to knee, round in. Inhale, lengthen. Exhale, curl and round, hug in. Inhale, stretch. And then exhale one more time, curl and round in. Trying to maintain the balance with soft, steady focus. Inhale. Exhale, hand down, knee down. And walk your hands forward a couple inches, stretch back, down dog. Take a full breath in. Big breath out. With your inhale, lift to your toes. Exhale, bend your knees, look forward. Walk, step, or hop front of your mat. Root through your feet. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands together at your third eye, right? And so instead of heart, bring thumbs right to third eye. Stand strong. Soften through gaze, but maintain steady awareness. And inhale, sweep both arms up. Exhale, hinge and fold forward. Lift halfway, take a breath in. And then walk your hands forward so they're under your shoulders. This is a great place for blocks if you like a little extra support. Okay, stand into your left foot, stretch your right leg out behind you, standing splits. Right, same idea as from that tabletop. Flex your foot, roll your inner right thigh up. Find a soft but steady gaze point. And you might even soften a little through your eyes and imagine more of that focus point coming straight from the chakra. Right, so we're just working to bring energy and intention to that area. And then you can stay here with a little bit more support under your hands or start to walk your hands back towards your leg. Allow your forehead to fold in towards your leg. And then you stay with hands down or challenge balance with one hand or both behind your left ankle. I'm going to take a full breath in. And then as you exhale, release hands. Bring your right foot down to the mat. Good. Lift halfway, inhale. And then just for a moment, fold, exhale. Inhale again, lengthen. Hands underneath your shoulders, mat or blocks. Stand into your right foot, stretch your left leg up. Okay, level off through your hips. Keep your floating leg straight and strong. Find that steady but soft gaze point from the eyes or from the center in between eyebrows. That's just about right where we're bringing the intention and attention. Okay, and then choose stay here or walk hands back, fold in. Or challenge balance a little bit more. One hand or both to your ankle. Full breath. And at the end of your exhale, release. Hands down, feet down. Inhale, lift halfway. Exhale, fold. Plant your hands, step back, plank. Inhale in plank. And then exhale, lower all the way down. Right, so same as we did before, stack your hands. one palm on top of the other, forehead to your hands. Strong legs tone your belly. Inhale, lift up through your legs. And exhale, lower down. A couple times like that, rooted through your head, strong through your legs, lift up. And lower. Good, one more time, float legs up, inhale. Lower down, exhale. And bring your hands by your sides. Stretch back, downward facing dog. And in down dog, take a full breath in. Full breath out, melt your chest back towards your thighs. Let your head get heavy. And then go ahead, walk your hands back to your feet. Come to the back end of your mat. Bring hands to hips, root through feet. Inhale, come all the way up. And then exhale, hands together at your heart. Okay, start with feet together. And then find that steady but soft gaze point here, right? To help coordinate the balance and bring attention to that chakra. Stand into your left foot, bring your right foot in for a tree. So you can do right foot to ankle, shin, or upper inner thigh. You can keep your hands to your heart. You can bring thumbs to your third eye or reach your arms up overhead. See what feels like the best variation for you here. Right, root feet. Press your right foot and left leg in, hug into center. And stay lifted through your belly. And as things maybe start to wobble a little bit, trust, right, in that inner sense of knowing of your body to know where that balance point is. And if you weeble wobble a little bit out, it's okay, we come back. Okay, and we're going to walk the balance forward. So as you inhale, reach your arms up, bring your knee up. Exhale, step your right foot forward. And then inhale, sweep your arms back, lift your left leg up, warrior three. Level off through your pelvis, tone through your belly. And let the back of your neck be long, so now that steady gaze point is right down at your mat. Full breath. And next, inhale, stand all the way up, knee up. And then exhale, step forward. Inhale, bring your right leg up. And then exhale, ankle to knee, sit back, figure four. Again, hands to heart, thumbs to third eye, or stretch your arms up overhead. Just feel like where's the right place to be here. Settle your hips back. Right, and so each new balance point, we come back to where is the steady gaze point. And recalibrate the attention right to third eye center. Good. Inhale, stand up, knee up. Exhale, both feet down. Good. Both arms up, inhale. Hinge, fold forward, exhale. And then go ahead, take a nice deep bend in your knees. Bring your peace sign fingers to your big toes. Right, and if that's not getting there today, stay with where we went before with ragdoll opposite elbows. Right, just finding the place where it feels like the forward fold is right for you. You might keep knees pretty bent to get your hands down or start to bring legs towards straight. And squeeze your legs in. And then let the center of your forehead start to rest, melt towards your legs. It might be right there, might not be anywhere close. This is the intention of bringing it there. And release your thumbs, hands to your mat, step back, down dog. Great. From down dog, same thing, walk your hands back to your feet, come to the back of your mat. Bring your feet together here, hands to your hips, root through your feet, inhale, come all the way up. Exhale, hands together at your heart. So we'll do that walking balance, second side. Stand into your right foot, bring left foot in tree pose. Keep toes down for more support. Shin or thigh. Hands to heart. Thumbs to third eye. or reach your arms up overhead, right? You can choose a different variation than you did first time around. And root through your right foot. And press in left foot into right leg so you get this sense of hugging into midline. Steady gaze point. Sometimes one side for balance is different from the other. And inhale, bring your left knee up. Exhale, step forward, middle of your mat. And then inhale, sweep your arms back, right leg up, warrior three. Flex your foot. Turn your inner right thigh up. And find the gaze point on the mat in front of you so the back of your neck is long. Good. Inhale, stand up, knee up. Exhale, step forward. Inhale, left knee up. And then bend your right knee, cross ankle to knee, figure four, sit back. Hands to prayer, third eye, or arms up overhead. Steady gaze point. And the root of your feet. Raise your think all the way back to first chakra. We still establish the foundation so that everything lines up from there. We find balance from there. Okay, inhale, knee up. Exhale, both feet down. Reach up, inhale. Fold forward, exhale. And then bend your knees. A few options here, you guys. You can either, again, do ragdoll, hands to elbows, peace sign fingers to big toes, or lift your feet, slide your hands underneath so your palms and the bottoms of your feet connect. Roll a little bit of the weight forward to the balls of your feet. Hug your legs in. And then you keep knees bent again or starting to bring towards straight. And imagine that space right at the sixth chakra, starting to melt towards your legs as if they might connect. And unwind your hands. Plant your hands, step back, down dog. Full breath in. And then exhale, bring your knees down to your mat, tabletop. Keep your hips right as they are, stacked over your knees. Walk your hands forward, heart melting pose. Let your forehead rest to your mat, or again, maybe to a block if it feels like the mat's really far away. Right, like we did in that first child's pose, feel that connection of your forehead to the mat. Let your head rest heavily into that. And take a couple full breaths. And then walk your hands back. Sit your hips back. Go ahead, have a seat. If you like to sit up on some support, you're welcome to do that. Whatever feels like a comfortable seat for you. Bring your hands to your thighs. Turn your palms up. Close your eyes. Root your seat. And then bring your attention with closed eyes to that space right at sixth chakra. Right? If it helps to bring a fingertip there, sometimes physical feedback can be beneficial. If you don't need that, just let your hands rest. Let your breath slow down. And you can bring to mind that deep, rich indigo blue. The color of the chakra can really help to activate it. So whether we want to tune in by wearing something that color or just visualizing that color, sometimes stones that we wear with that color can be beneficial. And the sound here is Om. Om. This chakra that really governs our intuition, our inner sense of knowing. We all have it. I think more often than not, it's just a matter of finding ways to tune into it with practices like this, and or learning to trust it. Right? We get those little inklings, those little senses of knowing, kind of when our full body tells us yes or no. But do we always trust it? And I think the more we have rooted and connected the lower chakras, so we feel stable, we feel in tune, we feel a sense of our own strength. When those are balanced, we are more likely to trust what's happening in the upper chakras. Right? Those things that might be coming in at a more subtle level, we need to get quiet and really listen to. And we start to build that sense of knowing and that trust within that chakra. Bring your hands together at your heart. From your heart, bring your thumbs to your third eye. Take a full breath in, big breath out. Thank you so much for sharing practice. Namaste.